And it is my honor and my privilege to bring up the next governor for the state of New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, Mikie Sherrill!
Because we have important work to do here. In the center of the state, that is the center of what the nation has to accomplish in 2025, we have got work to do. Because I have to tell you, we have some tough things to get done. But that's no problem, because I know we are no strangers to doing the hard things. I'll tell you, I've always been drawn to a challenge. When I was a little girl in the 5th grade, I told my dad I wanted to go to the Naval Academy and I wanted to be a naval aviator, and he said to me, you know what, Mikie? I don't know. I don't know if the Naval Academy takes women. I don't know if the Navy lets women fly. But I knew what this country was at its best. A country that creates opportunity. And so I went to the Naval Academy. I took my first oath to the Constitution when I was a teenager. And by the time I graduated with the first class of women eligible for combat on ships and aircraft. So I have seen opportunity created in this nation in my own lifetime. And then I saw Trump try to roll it all back in his first election. I saw him attack all the things I had fought for in my almost 10 years in service as a helicopter pilot and a Russian policy officer. So I decided to run for Congress in the 11th District of New Jersey. And the first thing I was told was, Mikie, don't run in the 11th District of New Jersey. It is unwinnable. It's too hard. You can't do it. Michael Moore made a documentary about running a ficus tree against the Republican incumbent because he said, ficus tree, Democrat, it doesn't matter, that guy's going nowhere. But I knew something different was happening, and I knew how important it was, so I decided to run and created the largest red to blue, Republican to Democratic swing in the entire nation. Because in New Jersey, we know that when we work together, that's the kind of change we can create. But then I got into Congress, and once again, I was told, you know what, Mikie? In about 20 years, you work hard, you can get something done. And I thought, no, that is not my time. That's not good enough. So I got to work. I built broad coalitions of people, brought them together around the things we needed to see in New Jersey, got to work, and in only my second term was named the most effective member of the New Jersey delegation. So again, working hard for the people of New Jersey, bringing people together around the things we care about is so important. And I have to tell you that we see what's coming from the Republican Party. And we see that Jack Ciattarelli has already said that he's not going to take any executive order from Trump to court. He'll just cave at every level. He's already told us exactly what he's going to do. Completely cave to Donald Trump. That's not what we need. That's not what we need here in New Jersey. And then, when Trump says he's going to put military people on the ground in California instead of law enforcement, the people who know how to handle riots, the people who know how to keep our streets safe, Ciattarelli says, sure, go ahead. That's not leadership. That's not governance. That's not what we need in New Jersey. So that's why I'm running for governor, and that's why your mayor is such a strong person in this fight. The first mayor here for 16 years endorsed by the police union. The first mayor ever endorsed by the Superior Firefighter Union. Bringing competition to the market so your cable bills go down by $500 a year. That's a guy who not only knows how to lead, but knows how to get things done and drive down costs for people. That's the kind of guy we need. Not Jack Sherrill, not Donald Trump, but real leaders here in New Jersey who are going to create a different path forward. So I am proud to be here today. I'm fighting hard. Please get out to vote. On Tuesday, you can early vote today. I'm going to speak right into the microphone to get the word out. You can early vote today until 6 o'clock, and then polls open at 6 a.m. until 8 p.m. on Tuesday. So make sure you have a plan to vote, get your friends out to vote, and vote for Middlesex County Dems. And thank you all so much for showing up today. I appreciate it.